In this example, it looks like we have ourselves a nice matrix equation, and the matrices that we see here are both 3 rows and 2 columns, so they're going to be 3 by 2 for their dimensions. We also see that we have some scalar multiplication that needs to happen, and ultimately the only variable I see here is P, it's capital P, and it's going to represent a matrix in order to make this kind of work out. So what we're trying to solve for is this matrix that's going to be P. And because we're using subtraction here, we know that the dimensions all have to be the same. So we are thinking that P needs to be a 3 by 2 matrix. And I'll go ahead and write that down for our dimensions. Okay, probably the best bet for the place to start would be to go ahead and do these scalar products here. So on the first one, let's go ahead and take this -2 and distribute him through and multiply him by every entry in this first matrix. And also take this 3 and distribute him through to every single entry in this matrix. And so we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so on this one, we're going to have a 3 by 2. And -2 times 1 is -2. -2 times -2 is 4. Following here should give us a 6 and a -8. And a -4, and finally a +10. And I have this minus P over 4 equals, and it looks like on the right side, when I take this 3 and multiply them through by every term, I should have 0, -6, 9, 3, -3, and 12. Alrighty, so we're trying to solve for P. And we're going to take the properties of equality just like we do when we're solving any old equation. So what we can do now is subtract from both sides this 3 by 2 matrix. Okay, so I'll just jot these values down here and here as well. Okay, and when I do it on the left side, those cancel. Okay, so I'm left with just my -P over 4, and that equals, and it's going to equal this 3 by 2 matrix, but it's going to be the difference of this matrix and this matrix, so I'm subtracting. So be really careful here when you have the minus, every time we have negative values in there. So this first one, 0 minus a -2, will be 0 plus 2, so that'll just be 2. -6 minus 4 should give us a -10. 9 minus 6 should give us a 3. 3 minus a -8 should be 3 plus 8, so that should be 11. -3 minus a -4 is -3 plus 4, that should be 1. And finally, 12 minus 10 should be another 2 right there. Okay, well, it looks like at this point we're almost having our P all by itself right there. We just need to multiply, it looks like, both sides by -4. So the negative over here will cancel, and the 4 here will cancel, and this P variable will be all by itself, and it's going to equal this 3 by 2. This -4 multiplication that's going to happen on this right side is just going to be a scalar multiplication. So we'll take this -4 and we are going to distribute it to every single entry in that 3 by 2 matrix. So 2 times -4 should give us -8. -10 times -4 should be 40. Go ahead and close that off. 3 times -4 is -12. 11 gives us a -44. The 1, -4, and the 2, a -8. So the value here for our 3 by 2 matrix that is equivalent to P, given that initial matrix equation, is going to be this right here.